Wrestling fans.
Hey, this is Gerald Briscoe, and you're watching
Pro Wrestling
Hi, this is Brad from Pro Wrestling Junkies, and welcome to another episode of Show and Tell. Today's guest, you may have seen him on Getting to Know a Junkie. His name's Aaron Annunziata, and he claims he's got something to show us today. So let's see. How are you?
Not too bad. Having a good night.
Thank you for joining us on a Monday evening. Did you have to work today?
Yeah, I did have to work earlier today, but it wasn't too bad of a Monday. Can't complain.
Okay, it's basic. The bad part's over with, I imagine.
Yep, absolutely.
Did you already eat dinner?
Yeah, actually, I prepared myself pretty well. So.
All right.
That.
So you have something to show us today. Can you tell me a little bit about what we're going to see?
Well, yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about and show was one of my hobbies is collecting through the mail autographs. Basically sending fan mail to talent, and it's a pretty fun hobby that I don't think a lot of people know about. So,
like, for example, say you wanted. I think he's dead anyways, but King Kong Bundy's, I don't know why that came in my head, autograph. So you would write them?
Yeah, actually, let's say I had interest in someone particular. There's a few websites out there you can look in. One is a paid one called Star Tiger.
Okay.
2 free ones, Sports Card Forum and fanmail.biz. But yeah, if you Google, you could find a few things, and you just look for the address. And
did you ever get no response?
Yeah, it's pretty frequent. There's still a handful of things that I just sent out. And they're out there, and who knows? I might get a return someday. Might not.
Yeah.
They're busy people, they're regular humans, so they're working.
Yeah, I suppose they are. But okay, so can we get into it? Can we see some of this stuff?
Yeah, my first time doing it was I found I was on Tim Storm's Twitter page and saw his email address, so just decided to contact him to see if he had any merch for sale, and he doesn't, unfortunately, but he kindly said, if you want to send some photos, I'd be happy to sign them.
Cool. I
got this 8x10 done at Walmart of him with the NWA championship there, and sent that off to him. And
oh wow! Now, do they charge you?
It depends. Sometimes some people will charge for it. Some people even put it out there that they will do it for a fee. And then even sometimes, if I can, I'll tip. Even if it's a couple bucks or duplicate cards that they could give to another fan or sell.
Totally.
I've actually through Facebook seen other members get duplicates that I've sent to people.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see other people. So, that was really fun. And yeah, let me get my little stack here.
Keep going.
Yeah, then it wasn't until another member of Pro Wrestling Junkies, Ty, introduced me into the actual hobby of writing through the mail, and thought it was really interesting. So one of the first people I contacted was Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, just because he's an excellent guy, and everybody always says that he's really good about signing things. So I got one of his early cards here signed.
Oh, cool.
You got Hall of Fame on there, and
does it say Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on there?
Yes, on that one he did Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Hall of Fame 2009, which was really awesome to get that little.
That's a nice signature.
He's got one of the best signatures I've seen.
Yeah, it's so clear.
And he signed a few for me, which was great. Pontiac Dome there.
That's awesome. Okay, I have a question about this Ricky Steamboat. From when you... Oh, hold on. Oh, can you show that again? I'm sorry. Oh, is that him blowing? Oh. Wow, that's a great haul.
I should have probably took these out of the protectors. I didn't realize.
No, you can see them fine on my end.
Mm.
So from when you first wrote Ricky Steamboat to when you got it back, how long is the time?
For him, I can't remember offhand exactly, but it was definitely under a month.
Oh, okay. How
it-
quickly did he respond to your email?
Actually, him, I did find his address through one of the websites.
Oh,
So
okay. So you wrote it.
and sent it out there with a note, and yeah, he got back to me. It was cool.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no problem. Uh, and also, it was nice. He sent back part of my letter with a little note on it, just saying, "Aaron, thanks for being a fan, Ricky Steamboat," and it's
Wow, that's so cool of him.
really great to get a letter back from talent. Sometimes,
Yeah, he didn't need to do that.
Another person I contacted was the King Jerry Lawler, and I was extremely shocked to get a reply from him, being such a legend as well.
Uh-huh.
And got one of his cards there signed, and this photo I printed of a great moment in wrestling history when
Yeah.
Kyle drove Andy Kaufman back in the early '80s.
And that's a cool angle because you don't see that angle when they show on the video.
Exactly. Since it's pre-WWF, unfortunately, all those great moments get really,
Yeah,
put under the carpet, if you will. But
for sure.
But no, that's one of my favorite early memories, and
That's awesome. And that's a nice signature as well.
absolutely. And then one from somebody who's currently working for AEW right now, Mr. Tony Schiavone. He
Oh,
replied
nice.
letter. Got the photo with him and Britt there signed. Early WCW card as well.
Nice.
Him and who do we got here? Bobby the Brain, Mike Tenay. And then you might think this is from Sting, but this is actually Jeff Farmer.
NWO Sting.
Yeah, it's a little faint on there, hard to see, but
Okay, did you know what his name was at the time when they had the fake NWO Sting?
no, I wasn't familiar with him.
Yeah, me neither. Like this is the first time I've ever heard his name.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
From looking him up as well, but
Oh, that's cool. You wrote NWO Sting on it.
yeah. It's one of those Nitro trading card game.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was a good idea to send him that.
Yeah. But he actually had a couple earlier angles too. He was a character named Cobra. I forget which promote.
Oh.
But I spent some time actually digging into him when I went to send the letter. So
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Do any of them return like a letter to you and it's like they sprayed a little perfume on it and put some glitter in it or anything? No, you've never had that experience?
Can't say I've had that.
Okay, proceed. I had to ask.
The only thing that I've gotten back that wasn't what was expected was probably this one here. This is my inscription from the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh my God!
At some point, I'm gonna send a letter back with
That's hilarious.
And a little tip, but I was surprised to get that back. But
yeah.
Hey,
okay, here. Do you want to get back at Honky Tonk Man? Because do you want to give out his home address on air right now?
Honestly, I really wouldn't want to be responsible for doxing.
Okay. Again.
Honestly, it's pretty accessible if you do a little bit of Googling. So
that's crazy.
This next one's very cool for a couple reasons. I contacted Hector Guerrero, obviously Eddie's brother, and I was able to get this really cool picture here signed of him and Eddie from back in the day there.
Oh, cool.
We're just doing the camera on this, but it's him. It's back when he had a character. He was El Bandito, and
okay,
they came out with the sombreros and everything. And well, not Eddie, I don't believe, but Hector. And then a little known thing is that the identity of the original gobbledygooker was Hector Guerrero. And,
really?
Yes, and he was awesome enough to sign Gobbledygooker right on that photo there. So
That's hilarious.
I got an
I didn't know.
autograph.
I've learned 2 things today already. That's great.
It's a shame, he apparently, from looking into him, he was a great talent, and well, Vince gave him a shot by putting him inside of the damn egg.
Yeah, totally. His one
Definitely.
shot at fame, and he couldn't even show his face.
Yeah, and it's one of my earliest memories of wrestling. So I even apologized in the letter. I was like, I don't know how you feel about the character, but it honestly is one of my earliest memories. So,
Oh, for sure.
it was nice that he did sign it. I was happy about that. Yeah, moving on.
Yeah, let's see what else.
Another person that I was very interested in looking back into history was the Gagne family.
Yeah.
And Greg Gagne, I saw his address there, so I decided to give him a try. And I got him to sign this year with the AWA belt. Signed it for me.
Awesome.
Nice. And also this, I believe it's either a card or an image from a Japanese magazine of him and his father in the ring. So that was really cool to get.
Where did you get that?
A lot of these actually Google images.
Oh,
I went
perfect.
On,
And then did you print them out like on like how you'd print out like a photos at Walgreens or something?
exactly. Yeah, I just loaded right
Cool.
up there, and you have them sent right to
Perfect.
you. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and if they don't return it, no big deal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're very reasonably priced, and
Mhm.
and that's also something to take into consideration too. If anybody gets into the hobby, is
Sure, that's a great idea.
excuse me, is that anything you send out, just consider it, and it doesn't exist anymore.
You
Don't
don't expect it to come back?
out unless you arrange something verbally through online. Because I've heard of a lot of instances. I won't actually say the time. I kind of should, but
I'll leave this up to you.
no, it's quite fun. I'll let you know actually, but
Okay.
but I've heard instances of certain talents switching out expensive cards for reprints, and people get back a signed reprint
No.
of an old like stuff from the Wrestling All Stars set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised to hear that, but
Shit.
yeah, always consider anything you send to basically be gone.
Yeah. That's a good policy.
Yes, definitely. Then I got a response from Conan from WCW, MLW. This is a great photo of him with the. I'm pretty sure this is the CMLL title, I believe. Him and Hogan there in a photo.
That's awesome. Where does he live now? Not address, but like.
Yeah. I'm almost positive it was California.
Okay.
But that's also going off of memory. But yeah, I believe the address was to where he does his podcast, actually. And,
Okay.
He did send back a little note, here, plugging his podcast there. And
Oh,
you
nice.
can give him a little shout on here. What is it? Keeping It 100 with Conan. And yeah, follow him on Twitter.
Awesome.
And then he signed one K-Dog. That one.
Oh, nice. Does it say NWO on there? In the
Yes.
corner?
Cool.
Cool.
Old magazine poster that came from.
That's awesome.
And this one, another hobby I have actually is making.
Pornos? I'm joking.
I'm sorry.
I said pornos. I'm just joking.
Oh, of course.
It's a hobby. Yeah, go on. Pastime. Go on.
I enjoy making custom trading cards too, and printed a few on my computer. But I'm looking into a couple companies where you can actually have them printed too. But,
Like on like cardboard stock almost?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Can we see?
I printed mine on just like a card stock you could buy, but yeah, you can have professionally made by the company I'm looking into is actually called Rookies, and their app looks really great. So I'm gonna.
Oh, you can do it. Can I see some of the? Do you have any of those?
Absolutely. I only have the ones I've done on the computer. I was working on a mock of the old Monty's Gum Wrestling Stars set, and I don't know if that theme there looks familiar to you. The Wrestling Stars one there.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's Sheik Al-Kazi,
Uh-huh.
General Adnan.
Yeah, totally.
I did one.
What? How long does it take you to make one of those or design it?
Well, really, it's pretty easy once you build the template. Once
Mm-hmm.
the template itself, it took me a little bit. I scanned in an old card and live traced it, and was able to recreate the image of it. This was another one of his gimmicks, Billy White Wolf, where he had a Native American gimmick, and he signed that one with the Billy White Wolf, and also he signed the back of this one, I guess, because it was dark, but
All the
all the
best.
best, General.
That's really funny. He wrote like a nice note on the back.
Yeah. He actually even wrote on here a little note that's just, it's funny how it's yeah, I'll hold it up there real quick.
Yeah. Thank
But
you for your
paper through an extra.
paper.
That's okay.
Again, the Sheik.
I guess he meant my picture on them or my name on them.
Okay.
He's
Very nice.
he's an older gentleman. He's seen a lot. Actually, if you read his
Yeah,
bio,
sure.
incredible. Like wrestled Andre in Iraq. I mean, all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, cool.
Really interesting history. But I still got a whole bunch here. I don't want to bore you. I know you said you got.
I'm not bored at all.
Keep going for sure.
Keep going. Everyone is really cool to me.
Oh, that's great. But yeah, one I got here is from Cowboy Bob Orton. Him and Randall Keith there.
Oh, cool. Now, this is another one. You sent it to him?
Yes. Yeah.
Did that one take a while? He seems like he seems like oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he seems unapproachable.
Hopefully that's just, I guess, maybe the character.
Based from
and from wrestling, but no, he was very kind to return that to me. And he didn't take very long either. Only a couple really took a few months, But
oh, okay. Had you forgotten about those, and one day it come home and in the mail?
Off, and all of a sudden, boom! I'm like, oh man! And,
that's really cool. That you like randomly have a surprise, possibly every time you go to the mailbox.
Exactly. That's what the danger is. You start getting that dopamine hit every time you get a box, and then when they start drying up, you get
such a letdown.
But yeah, actually, I've slowed down with it since the holidays and things. But
sure. What's the largest thing you've sent out? Like, have you sent out anything beyond like a picture?
It would be the 8x10. Yeah.
Okay.
Try to keep it something modest, like a couple cards or a 4x6.
Mm-hmm.
I really do recognize that 8x10s, signed are a product that they sell.
Yeah.
I like to tip or do something when I can, but I try not to go overboard.
Sure. Yeah. You don't want to push it.
But getting to one that actually took quite a bit of time. This is probably one of my favorites, and I was very excited to get this return. It's from Mr. Orange Cassidy, and
wow.
That's a photo of him there from the debate with Duff and Jericho there.
Wait a minute. So you sent it to him, and he sent that back to you?
Yeah. That one I sent to the AEW building.
Uh-huh.
And with like Tony Schiavone too.
Okay.
But yeah, both of those actually took quite a bit of time. I wonder.
I imagine.
Must get a very large amount of fan mail, so probably I would assume maybe every once in a while, so they take a few out of the pile.
Yeah, they do like a little dump and.
But I mean, it's so cool to have a connection to a performer like that, whether even if just be a quick letter, but to let them know that
he read your letter. Wow.
Oh, absolutely. And this is a great match before AEW, him and Gentleman Jervis, if you look that up on YouTube.
I will.
It is probably the best of both their gimmicks for sure.
Really? Oh, cool. I'll check that out.
And this is the icing on the cake, though. Here, Mr. Cassidy wrote me a letter.
Thanks for the letter, and thanks for watching. Here's my name on the photos. Wow, that's really cool. That's a really nice bonus getting the letters back too.
I just find it hilarious. He signs off cool, comma OC.
Yeah, totally.
But
That is awesome.
I've been enjoying Cassidy a lot. I doubted him a lot too when I first saw him with Tommy.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? What's going on? And
No, he's legit.
oh yeah, very,
Like
very.
he can wrestle. Okay, let me ask you something. And I ask this everybody, so you should know it's coming. If I broke into your house, like if I somehow found out where you lived and got your garage code or keys or just stalked you for days to get into your house, and I stole something from this collection, which would the one that would devastate you? Or close to devastate?
Jeez, it's very hard to say. I probably either the Orange Cassidy's up there. The Tim Storm I really do like a lot because that has to do with partly my return to watching wrestling, old and all in. But and then also probably PCO. I got a reply from PCO, and those would definitely be that's him and Walter there.
Yeah.
That
Cool.
would definitely be a bummer. I actually got a nice note from him too. It's a little long, and like I didn't really want to bust it out on the camera, but it was definitely really cool to get a response from.
I think that's like the best part.
Oh yeah.
Because some guy was thinking, Orange Cassidy was thinking about Aaron, when he was writing this. It's kind of cool.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I really do try to send thoughtful letters, honest letters. So, PCO is one of those dudes, especially too, that once I made the connection to who he was back in the Quebecers, it was just a big thing in my head. And watching him at his age, come up and win the championship. He's got a little documentary on YouTube that's great. So, I really love him. So it was great to see that from him.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I would take the Orange Cassidy pictures, and then on my way out, probably out that, I think that's a window kind of behind you with Ric Flair over it. I would grab the micro league wrestling game and take off. I'd grab that and just out the window again.
I already knew that was coming. In fact, I thought that's what you were taking. But...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna grab the cards as well. But yeah, that's definitely coming home with me. All right, go on. Do you have more to show?
Oh, sure, yeah. I got a couple from that I got through the mail here. Let's see. After I don't know if you remember D'Angelo Dinero, the Pope.
Sure.
Yeah,
totally.
I sent off after he won the NWA TV title. I sent him a letter, and he actually took a little bit too. But he signed this card for me really nicely.
Really nice.
And,
Do you don't send them a pen, right?
No, the only person I did was Tim Storm, just because again, we talked in detail about how to send it to him, and plus I packed everything up. Usually, actually, I send it right in standard number 10 business envelopes. I always send with return envelope stamped, and
oh, nice.
I always try to make it as easy for them as possible, because for you, that's they can make money off of. It's definitely something that people pay for sure.
Sure, absolutely.
And the Pope there, he signed back. Aaron, your words are appreciated. Thanks. And, it's always
that's awesome.
Get the notes back.
Yeah.
And the last one from all that I got pulled out here is I contacted old Gerald Briscoe and got his signature there, and I had to pick out this one just because I love the old territory days.
Yeah, I like the black and white on that one.
I'm sorry?
I like that is in black and white.
Yeah, absolutely. It has that vintage look, and it's cool to see him from when he actually did perform when I was a kid, and I would watch him on television. He was always just one of the Stooges, So
yeah, totally.
It was.
That's what I knew. That's what I thought of him for years. It was just a dope. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the Briscoe Brothers shirt on.
Yeah. But no, it's really cool to look back and actually see like, oh wow, these guys were awesome wrestlers and had great careers. And again, just sadly, kind of like how the history kind of got changed up into the WWF. And,
Yeah.
great era, but it's a shame they didn't honor the history in the right way, in the honor,
Yeah.
you know.
Question for you. Two questions actually. Is behind you, is this room your bedroom?
Actually, I
Or
have
just a room?
a whole studio apartment, so this is
Perfect.
the wrestling corner, I guess.
Yeah. Do you ever like just sit and go through like your autographs?
Yeah, actually, usually when I go to add some more to the collection, I kind of flip through because
Yeah.
most of them in an album, so I'll flip through and look at it. And
That would be like my toilet side thing. I would just, every time I use the toilet, just sit there and stare at those. What about the letters? How do you preserve those?
well, I need to figure out a lot of it still, just because it's something I picked up in 2020, so it's kind of new hobby. But I want to figure out a safe way to kind of scrapbook them or something like that.
Yeah. Like preserve them, but being able to see them actually.
Yeah, a lot of binder pages are just 4x6 or just cards, or find a solution that has different size things that I could put on a page, and I'll figure it out.
So did the pandemic kind of provide you with more time that you to be doing this, but when things go back to normal, like you're not going to have that as much?
No, actually, a lot of my overall life beyond, just being precautious and safe, sanitizing, most of it really hasn't changed much. There was a little shutdown for a little while where I work, but we kind of went back to normal because we don't serve the public or anything. And,
okay. So you're with the same people?
Exactly. So it really isn't much of an issue with that. So,
can I tell you about an emotion I'm having right now?
I'm sorry?
Can I tell you about an emotion I'm having right now?
Sure.
I'm going to share it with you. It's anger. Because I see over your shoulder the AEW ring, and what I imagine are some AEW figures. I swear to God, I was there earlier today. My Walmart, I don't think has ever even had those in the store.
Same with me. If it wasn't for ringside collectibles and
that's what I gotta do.
High spots for I have a couple. These Jericho and Kenny are autographed, but
oh jeez.
I was very upset that Dustin Rhodes autographed one sold out before I got my hands.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but one day I'll have it. But
so, are the unsigned ones like? Are they just sold at whatever $19.95 or whatever they are?
Okay, it really was $25, but I got in on like pre-order wave 4 Ringside Collectibles, so I've never seen them in the store myself either.
I know. So if I wanted, say, like a Chris Jericho, could I go to Ringside Collectibles and they have them in stock? Or
not now, yeah.
Precious.
Series 1, they don't have any. I think the only thing that they have available right now is you can grab an Orange Cassidy from Series 3.
Oh, all right. I have something to do tonight.
But I still have stuff from Series 2, the Bubbly. That's all just, waiting to come. It's all ordered, but I'm on like pre-order wave 6 or something,
So, and that is, they don't say like give you like a estimate of when?
A little bit. I believe one item is going to be end of January and then mid February, so it's coming soon, which is nice.
Yeah, all right. That's another good thing to like have some like a treat to come home to.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden, usually I get the email and then.
And the tracking number.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, not even just staying ahead of tracking it. They're really good about when it's going out for delivery. They send you an email.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Absolutely. But
Aaron, do you have anything additional to show us?
Just a couple quick ones that I really do adore here.
Let's see 'em.
I can't believe that I ended up getting a couple of these just because I don't know. Definitely one. I'm a big mark for the Dark Order. I love that.
Sure.
It's really good. So one of the things that I was excited to get was from John Silver and Alex Reynolds was these two Kool-Aid
Oh,
here, and yeah, I got them to sign it there.
and they sent those to you?
No, actually, these few I got in person. I got
Okay.
twice actually. They did a couple signings, but
Okay.
yeah, the cool thing was that I asked them, I was like, "Has anybody brought you Kool-Aid yet?" And they're like, "No." And without even asking, Alex Reynolds wrote on the back, first Kool-Aid signed. So
They'll always
I
remember that.
got the proof. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the other in-person experience was freaking ridiculous. Was I met MJF.
Oh, what happened? How was that?
Well, it was entertaining and as you would expect, but it was at the Create a Pro Holiday Toy Drive. They do a charity event at Create a Pro, and if you bring like 10 wrestling toys or something like that as a donation, new ones, you get autographs from all the people in there. And there was Taz, Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, cool.
Kurt Hawkins, of course, Zack Ryder, and MJF was one of them. And only dude out of all of them who was actually charging at the table at a charity event.
Oh, was it like expensive?
It was $20 a head, which isn't expensive really to get a nice MJF autograph.
Yeah, that's actually
a rookie card like that. It's pretty rad, but
was he?
Yeah, it was hilarious. He was even turning people down who were willing to pay. Like he was just being such a jerk. He was being himself, the character.
Oh, that is funny.
About his ring because it just caught my eye. I'm like, oh wow, that's the AEW Dynamite ring, just like a couple feet from my eyes. So wow,
that's cool.
In person, he's like, fuck off already. Oh, excuse me if I'm not allowed to cry.
No, you go ahead. You're an adult.
But yeah, he's like, oh, fuck off already. I'm like, oh god, I roll my eyes. But
yeah, jeez, just shuffle off.
He's definitely MJF if you meet him, that's for sure.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Can I ask you to finish a couple sentences for me?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Okay. The last person I would ever want an autograph from would be
Donald Trump.
Oh, good one. Oh, that's a really good one.
Level, but it popped in there.
All right. The thing that makes my stomach turn the most is.
I don't want to just say the same thing, but
yeah.
let's say liverwurst.
Oh, okay.
It smelled weird, strange.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah, that's pretty
that stuff was disgusting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And finally, posing nude for local artists would only happen if.
What do you mean if?
Done.
I'll do it.
We'll put a period there. We'll take out only and if, and we'll just throw a period in there. Posing nude for local artists would happen.
Yeah, but
Aaron, thank you so much for coming on and showing us this stuff. It was great. At the very least, it was great for me. But as you continue to accumulate stuff, definitely let me know so you can come back on and show it off.
Absolutely. I got quite a bit of collections. If even if you want to do a non-wrestling episode, I got some craziness too. So you just let me know.
All right, cool. I'll reach out to you after this. That piqued my interest. All right, take care, brother.
Enjoy your night.
You too. Bye.